up, you guys? Today of the all days. What up, you guys? Look at my hat. You guys see? This poster guy, he really parked next to me. It's cool though. I respect it, but you know. But today, y'all, Today, y'all, like, it's just gonna be a casual, moving, getting money day type of thing. You see my hat. My hat says living single. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm also watching that too, because I'm living single, really. Basically, I'm just here, like, waiting for my mom, basically. I just said basically twice in a row. Because my mom, her crown came off. But today, we're really trying to focus for HKL4U Lime. We got more in store for everybody. Tune into that. We got some cool designs coming from some cool, dope-ass shit happening. And we got plenty of moves coming on. I personally have faith in my business. I don't know about y'all who have businesses. You know, I personally have faith. I'm not going to have 1 million followers or 1 million people rock with my shit in a one day or 1 year. It's a progress thing, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm really happy at the same time because I'm like, all the people that said you don't need to do it, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this. I'm like, I'm not listening to y'all. Like, I'm not listening to y'all. But it's so funny though, how today, like, I was just thinking about it and I was like, wow, you know, because I started this in May 18th of last year, and I had so many family members tell me this wouldn't work, like, you shouldn't do this. Like, it was just a funny thing, you know. I always seen how those shows always say, oh, you have people in your family. I was like, nah, my family, they cool, they wouldn't do me like that. But they actually did. And you know, like, I progressed from listening to them. And you know, it's just funny to me how now all of a sudden, you know, people in my family, they coming up, they be like, wow, you did the damn thing. I'm like, you really doing it? Yeah, I'm trying to do it the best way I can. I just want to tell you guys this who are watching, I am not the average CEO owner. I do want to have a life. I'm already living my best life because I have Christ. That's number one thing about me. Like, if you don't know, like, I'm living my best life because me knowing him is just the best thing for me, the best thing about life. I don't need money, jewelry, chains on my neck and nothing like that to prove that I'm living my best life. Like, I just think it's so funny when I see people and they be saying, I'm living my best life, I got my money, I got my mama house. I'm like, I'm living my best life now. Like, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Wow. But I just don't know. Like, I just wanted to bring that out because people, you know, I see, like, I watch, you know, CEOs and owners, you know, that I personally admire. But, you know, like, they're not my inspiration. They're not my people that I look up to because they're all gonna have struggles. Like, I'm having we have struggles. Like, seriously, you know. And through the struggle, I was like this one person, Kaleidoscope Jessica. Like, I always like what she says, praying through the process, because it's so true. And people always like pass it by, like, oh, you don't need to pray. Like, you can get through this. Like, saying you can get through this is all good, but like, I think praying through the process is also good. Like, it helps in such a big way that not a lot of people know about. Like, I feel that me praying to the Lord is just like such a relief, like, because I can't even describe it, to be honest. Like, it just helps me because, like, some days I'm all into my business. I'm all go for it. And then some days I could feel me going down, like, what could I do better for my business? What can I do to help progress, let more people know about it and stuff. And it's, you know, it's definitely difficult at times, but praying through the process I really support because it's just such a fact. It's just so much facts to it. Like, it's just true. Like, It's just true. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't need to fight. I don't need to argue. I don't need to go through I don't need to waste my energy on something negative over that, you know? And I always wonder, because everybody says I need positive in my life. Sometimes I feel like, and I've always heard it from my uncles and stuff, they always said the negatives could bring out something positive about you that you never thought about. And I always just like, man, dang, like, I did not think about that, you know? But me just going through my whole clothing line and, you know, I guess e-commerce website too, it just opens a lot of doors and makes me understand about business. Like, I've always been a person who's about business in the first place, but me actually, like, owning a business, getting my business out there is such a big responsibility. And it's at the same time, it's also, like, such a blessing at the same time, because I'm getting to talk to people, you know, because some people always say, what is HKL4U about? And I always say to them, I was like, okay, HKL4U is hard knock life for us. Everyone in life is going to have a hard life. Everybody's going to have a hard knock life. Everybody's going to have stumbles. Everybody's going to have trials and tribulations. Everybody's going to have a point in their life like, man, can I do this? You're always going to have that type of thing. And I want to show to people that, you know, you're not alone. Like, we all are here, you know. You don't have to have $50,000 in your bank to hear your story. You don't have to have anything in your bank. Like, I just feel like, for me, in my platform, I want other people to hear stories of others and realize you are not alone in this, you know, problem. So when I hear people say, oh, my story don't matter, I just always say your story does matter. Your life does matter. Because they get down on themselves like, oh, man. You know, I've talked to homeless people. I've heard their stories, and it's just amazing. And it's amazing how certain people have this, you know, idea of, oh, homeless people, like, they got themselves in that situation. But it's not always like that. You can't just assume that because of the way where they're at. Like, when I hear these stories, how they got either evicted, how their parents got shot, how this happened to them, how they traveled from, you know, Colorado to Virginia, how they traveled from California to here, it just amazes me how yet in the system of trying to help homelessness, and there are people who are homeless who just want to be homeless, who I have heard from them, I just want to be out, I don't want to have any responsibilities, and that is them, you know, that is all them. But there are some people out there that are really trying to get back on their feet, trying to find a place, trying to get themselves together, and yet we still have those other people that always have those ideas, those judgments in their mind saying, oh, they can't do this, they can't do that. But that's what HKL4U is about. It's hearing people's stories, helping them get back on their feet, knowing that they are something in this world because you have a purpose in this world. I think people really, like, certain people think that they don't matter in this world, and I think you are so wrong about that, because you do matter in this world. And I always think to myself, like, what can I do better? What can I share to other people about their story? And I'm starting the story of a lifetime from people that, you know, I love to hear. I ask them questions. And, you know, this is a starter point. You know, we're not going to be perfect. We're not going to be, you know, like other YouTube channels, the 73 Vogue and stuff like that. It's not like that. Because, for one, I'm using my phone. For two, it's questions that need to be asked in this world, and you might need that. You might need that advice. You might need that hearing. You might need that you can do this, you know, point in your life. And I think it's very necessary to have that in life. I'm really happy I'm doing HKL4U, because I've heard so many people, like, always ask me, what is HKL4U? I can never put the wording out, but when I'm talking to people and I'm casually talking to you, understand where the HKL4U. For me, I feel as if this is such a blessing to me, because everyone has a story in their lives. When you first are born, that's a story. Your mom pushed you out. That's a story right there in themselves. having, Breakfast Club, Hot 97, those are stories, those are conversations that are needed in life. Because, hearing those conversations can help a person watching through their phone, their computer, of what they're going through now, been, or, past, present, and future. I just want to show to people that their story matters, and your story is going to be heard. It really does, because it's not right for us to just always think, oh, the people who have the money, the people who have the change, the people who have the big cars, they really do have a story to tell because they got here. It's not about that. The people that are, picking up our trash, people who are giving our mail, they could have stories too. They don't have to have the big houses, the chains, all that, and for them to be not having to hear their story. It just shows to me that we have much more to learn in life, and we have much more hearing to do of other people's stories. You might not want to hear it, but another person might want to hear it. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say, because I might call this the daily life of faith, because as the owner of HKL4U, I want people to know that we are here. We are here. And it is not always easy in life. It's not always easy, running a business. But I'm not gonna be one of them, one of those people that, once I get my business all the way up and stuff, I'm going to lose myself. I think I have a great support system, a great family. The Lord with me too. That is something huge. That's before my family, before money, anything. And I think that's what's keeping me so grateful, because I really am grateful. Like, I don't want people to think like, oh, like, what is she saying? Like, oh, she'll probably forget this. Like, I don't think I will, because I've seen too much in my life as a 17-year-old right now, that I'm just like, there's people out there that are probably going through worse things than I am, and been through worse things than I am. But I'm just so blessed and grateful that I have the opportunity. See, that was a guy. That, I get to have, that experience. Because we've all been through experiences in life, and we're still going through it. Like, life is a process of learning, I personally think. And, that's from Lauren Hill personally. But I just think it's going to be a journey. That's all I can say. It's going to be a journey. It's going to be a ride. It's going to be bumps in that ride, humps, bumpy hump, bump, hump. But I think with me having the Lord in me, and having my family in me, I think I'll be fine. So I don't think anything is really going to be that hard. Man, I think I just saw Stedman right there. Where's Oprah? No lie, I'm seeing these people, right? Like, I'm no offense, like, I'm not editing any of this, because first of all, I don't think I have, time or money for editing. But I think I just saw her boyfriend. Like, seriously, I be thinking some days that I be seeing these famous people out here, and I be meeting them. Like, I'm so serious. I think I do. Like, I felt like I just saw Stedman. But I'm in my car, so you can see my car. But yeah, this is probably the daily life of faith. So you can watch it. You don't have to. I just need a daily event. Not even a daily event, just to tell you where we're at for HKL4U and what's coming up. More to see and more to be and more to come. Bye!